what I go through. Y'all gonna be asking, did I do it?
He did say.
Hey, this is the Bad Guys Spoken Podcast. To my far left, we got Sledge. To my left, we got Big Mama.
What?
Then we got your host, of course, Kenny. We got my dad in the back.
Might as well be Big Daddy too.
I'm not calling you that. I'm not calling you that. Yeah, it was. Yeah. This episode is Did They Do It?
Who was that? Who did who do it?
Oh man, Paul Mooney.
All right.
Was he tearing up
that
Richard
booty?
Pryor's son?
All right, now listen. I ain't gonna say Paul Mooney. I ain't gonna say Paul Mooney.
We can't do
the comedian.
that.
I ain't gonna say Paul Mooney the comedian did it. But I am gonna say Paul Mooney the man.
The person did it.
All I'm saying is.
I didn't tear up this son.
Okay.
I never did that shit. I never did that shit. Okay, I might did a little bit of that shit. You know, white people love always to put white people white people are gonna love this. Like,
Oh, you're gonna sing it. I'm gonna take it.
No. I'd rather have him. Me put in the booty. No, he can suck my dick.
Like, the question is, did Sledge do it?
Hell no.
Sledge didn't do it.
Bruh, all I'm saying is I love Paul Mooney, but I've always thought there was a little something
Off
with Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Your jokes are so racist and so
it's unbelievably racist.
it's so racist and so catered to gays. It's crazy. You ever seen somebody
cater to gays?
like when he talks about homosexuals and all that
Oh,
stuff?
okay, I see what you're saying.
Like, but like I've never seen somebody like when they say when like somebody talks about something so much he might be.
Oh,
yeah.
When
I
they might be, or they do that, try to deflect it.
Low key.
So, but Paul, now I love him to death. I think he's hilarious. I'll sit down and watch it. But I do think that now that I like.
You think about it.
When I seen it on Twitter, I wasn't shocked. Just put it like that.
Yeah.
When I seen it on Twitter, I wasn't shocked. And then
It's like Luther Vandross. Like when they said he might have some sugar in his tank, might be
he
gay.
might.
I was like,
There's
I mean,
no
I mean, I never thought about it. I was just like,
the motherfucker had a sheet up that separated him from the other people's stuff. That's good shit. Because he didn't want nobody to see what the hell he was doing. Nigga, get your own room.
Yeah.
But like, I just think Paul Mooney. You riff too many people.
You ripped them how?
Like you riff. Like
No,
you
riff.
Like,
I thought you said ripped. I'm like, oh no.
You talked about so many people like dogs, and for you to have this accusation and you not saying nothing now.
So
I
wait,
don't know.
how many kids does Richard Pryor have?
I think he has 3.
Is it the one that tried to be a comedian? Is it that?
I think
Is that the one they're saying?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he comes here a lot though, but I don't know.
Because I remember the one comedian. Literally, all he did was go up on stage and try to act like Richard Pryor.
that.
Yeah, and I was like, that. It didn't work. I remember they gave. He was at Apollo. That's the only thing they ever gave several chances to. Like they usually be like, boo, they get you off. They was like, come on, you can do it. You can do it. I'm like,
I'm trying to be like my dad, and
yeah, I was like, this isn't
base.
good. I was like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he might have did that.
I think he did it because, bro, that bald head, bro, you just can't. That bald head has so many, like, that bald head, bro. You just can't put it past him. And then I remember him, I just think, like, bro, do I think he was raping him as a kid? No.
Oh, they're saying as a kid or as an adult?
Do I think he was fucking him as an adult? Yes.
We would be a teenager, wasn't he? We would be like a.
I don't know. They just
Wasn't
said
a little kid,
from what I heard. They just he didn't go into like what the date was and what happened. It just said allegedly.
Read the statement. Find the statement and read it, and I'll tell you if he did that shit or not.
He was a family friend. He would come over to the house.
Yeah, because Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor. Paul Mooney used to write Richard Pryor's jokes, if I'm not mistaken.
Right,
Right?
and they both,
Yeah,
I think they
somebody
both
of-
wrote for Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, he had 7 kids.
Sheesh,
We ain't talking about the ones after the freebase. This is before freebase.
He had 7 kids and 1, 2.
So a
3,
former bodyguard
4, 5.
of Richard Pryor brought forth explosive allegations against
Explosive
Paul
allegations.
Mooney.
Richard Pryor had 6
So
wives, and
you're
one of
why
them he
you not
married
doing anything to
twice.
protect your son?
Twice.
I was about to say, you want to guard my body. You're a bodyguard.
My son too.
Guard his ass. Guard my son's ass.
Bring it to my attention. Do something.
Yeah.
Don't just hold on and wait to the.
But I thought they did bring it to the attention that he was like, Richard Pryor was cool with it or something like, because he was doing some gay shit.
Yeah, they said yeah.
They said Richard Pryor was doing some gay shit, but when you freebase,
So Richard Pryor Jr. said, what was horrible about it is you were dealing with the victim being attacked. You had people debating on what my age was and saying that I was an adult when this happened. Okay, so he was an adult when it happened. And all these things that they wanted to say as far as how I allowed something like this to happen because I was a dude, and saying that I was close to an age where I couldn't consent. And it was like, come on now. You know what?
So is he
After
saying,
that statement, it was consensual. Them niggas had a relationship at this point.
Nigga had an entanglement.
Yeah.
First time you was in the podcast, it's gone.
That nigga had an entanglement.
yeah, maybe he wanted to keep it discreet.
Yeah.
Yeah, went and told everybody.
Yeah, it's not them niggas was in love or something. I don't know.
Talking about I was of age. Nigga, you was 18, right?
He also said this. He also talked about being ambushed by TMZ at the height of the drama. Emotionally, it just drains you, and you don't want to show your face in public. This person did this, and it was wrong. Period. It was a very tough thing that I had to go through. I'm not here to put anyone under a bus
But I'm gonna say
or anything. But the people who have done things to me know exactly who they are when you go through something like this, and it's something when you don't want to force.
But
Don't want people to force you to say anything you are not ready to say.
Well, they should have done it that way.
Okay, so-
they should have had a sit-down interview with him. Don't just he walking down the street one day. You know, TMZ just pop out.
Hey, nigga, you right.
Right, you at the airport.
Hey, nigga, you get right.
Right.
I was gonna say that's important. Thing.
Right.
They just walk up on you like that.
Right.
Hey, nigga, you playing with your phone?
He might have been it might have been rape.
Well,
But the thing is like I said, it's probably one of them cases
But
where
here's the
they're
thing.
afraid to say anything.
Whether he was raped, whether he was gay, he wasn't ready to reveal his truths
Right.
in that moment. You gotta have some type of, that's professionalism, TMZ.
Yeah,
You gotta have
sit me down and talk
Right,
about
this
this.
is the-
At least write an email me and let me know you want to come out here.
Right.
Text me.
It's
Right.
a lot. I'm going job. And we're back. We're
So what were you talking about?
talking about Paul Mooney out here.
Talking about Sledge.
No, I was saying that, when TMZ just pop out at the airport, he probably wasn't ready and prepared to discuss it. So he probably should have,
With my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, whether he was, victimized or whether he had a relationship, let the man give him
Terry
some.
Crews got fondled. As big as he is, he
Hey,
got
man.
fondled by a grown man.
That's what you get for.
That's what y'all about to, and that's what I was about to
Teasing
say.
that man too.
That's
He
why
just,
that's what you
he
get.
just doing all this. He like,
And that's what you
That's what
get.
you get being Cheeseburger Eddie, all right?
Well,
Negro, please.
Negro, please. Not white.
That was funny.
That's what
No,
you
that's
get.
wild though.
Paul.
Paul, I want to know how you feel about this. I want to know.
Paul Mooney.
Pancakes,
He's out here
pancakes, pancakes, pancakes.
People want to get on me, but I forget. You don't want to get on Jeffrey Epstein, but you want to get on me.
and that's what pisses me off because what did they say he had now?
Listen, he said dimension. I haven't. All that.
No, nothing. Because my dimensions can come. I don't remember.
Like, bro, you don't have dementia. You
Yeah.
just was talking about Trump. So I know you don't have dementia.
Kevin, you're not gonna really say you know you have it.
What?
There it goes. There it goes.
No, but I think he has like a representative that like is saying this. I feel like it's what they're
I don't
saying.
need a representative. I'm black.
I just heard about this. Like I said, I just heard about this.
That
That's what they're saying.
crackle couldn't tell nothing. Can't tell you about dimension. I haven't. Not it for a while. I can speak for myself. I speak for myself. Oh, what's a Mill Street where you at when I need you?
I created dimension.
I created dimension.
Richard Pryor, I created it. Totally right. It's like, nigga, you don't get out of here.
You're so worried about me, my
I
dimension.
created dimension, another dimension.
But let's talk about Little Richard.
He did it before anybody else did.
Yes, he did.
Daddy.
Daddy did.
Daddy got dimension.
We go hit it right there.
He did that
Keep it
shit.
tight.
Oh, Mooney did that shit.